Hello all and happy holidays. Today I'm going to do a giveaway for donators only, and I'll do the drawing at the end of this video. And so I've gone back maybe about 2 months time, so it doesn't matter if you're a Patreon supporter, if you donated through PayPal, if you've added an amount to an order that you purchased. Anyone who's donated any amount is entered in this drawing. And I have a list here, and by my count, it's about 60 names. Okay, and so the giveaway item will be basically your choice. I'll make it either 2 tongs or a hammer of your choice. That could be a rounding hammer or Japanese style hammer, or maybe the hammer that I'm going to work on in this video, or maybe a fullering tool, maybe the newer or older styles, or maybe even a bending jig. So whatever you want, it's not a problem. So, like I said, I'll do that drawing at the end of this video, so stick around, and I'll catch you guys then. I'm at a stationery store on the hardware street. I need to pick up some paint pens for marking steel. I'm thinking about including one of these free with each order. Got a white, yellow, and silver. Now I'm at this blower and fan store on another hardware street. I finally bought this smaller 2-inch blower, and the boss threw in that flexible aluminum pipe for free, though it's a bit oversized. This is the old wooden platform for my anvils. I need to make a new forge stand, and I might use that. Plus I have a lot of this heavy tubing. So I set the blower and this aluminum pipe up temporarily, guerrilla warfare style. The cage that can adjust the airflow is facing the wall. So I just want to initially test this before setting things up permanently or before altering my burner. It's a tricky balance between airflow, gas pressure, forge size, orifice opening, and the like. I'm losing some air pressure with that oversized aluminum pipe, but like I said, I just want to give this a go. The difference is very noticeable. So I dialed down my pressure and try it that way. I was running at about 5 pounds, now I'm at about 2.5, so half the pressure. Seems even better, so that could be a substantial gas savings, but you never know until you start hammering on pieces. So you might remember I reworked the uneven bevel chisel, and I'll use that to slit open this piece of YK30 steel that I want to turn into a different style Japanese hammer. If I can get it open, I'll try this silver pen here. With these pens, you've got to shake them a bit, press them down, and allow time for the paint to start to run into the felt tip. The thing with these paint pens, especially the white, is that the marks stay visible even after you heat your steel in the forge. I need to thank 3 guys for their recent donations to the channel. They are Bruce Butcher, Sonny M.O. Belson, and Martin Sambrook. Of course, you 3 are also entered in the drawing at the end. I also want to give a big thank you to those who donated during my last live stream. Those folks would be Brett Thompson, Dan Safford, Super Pedro, Craig Jardine, Big Unc's Workshop, Tim O'Connor, Jay Lucas, and Christ-Centered Ironworks. Thanks very much to all. And it goes without saying that you're also entered in the drawing. So I evened the uneven bevel chisel's edge. I need to make the center punch marks because I forgot that I like to remove the scale before working on a hammer. Silver on silver might not be the smartest idea. So you can see this piece of YK30 steel next to a piece of the 1050 medium carbon that I use for my standard Japanese style hammers. Mark is still visible, but once this gains some color, I'm not sure. For visibility on hot steel, the white is way better. So I'm just taking my time to establish my lines on both sides. This chisel is much thinner than what it was before, and so I just want to give that a go and see how it holds up, though this YK30 steel is much harder than the medium carbon I usually work on. So my inspiration for this hammer came from watching a Japanese smith in another video and the hammer that he was using. I just thought that would work really well for me and the way I like to operate. closed off the back end more than it usually is, and I dialed down the pressure even a little bit more, close to 2 pounds. It's really humming along well with a very nice neutral flame. Right off the bat, I can feel that this steel is much harder. A very slender tapered chisel is very easy to get stuck as you go deeper. That last heat wore this chisel out pretty good. I'll need to redress that quickly. I use what I call my spreading punch, very steeply tapered punch, to open the hole so that the slender chisel doesn't get stuck. Also, this chisel here has a little bit more of a steeper angle, and that'll help as well. So a couple of quick thoughts regarding the blower and using that on my atmospheric forge. I don't feel like I'm getting up to higher temperatures, but I'm using less pressure and getting up to heat faster than before. So definitely two positives. I'll have to continue with this, and like I said, maybe make it a more permanent setup, connect it into my burner, and that should improve it as well. So, as I mentioned, one big noticeable difference for me was how quickly my steel was getting up to temperature using this forced air system. And using less fuel certainly doesn't hurt my feelings. I opened the back a little bit more, and that seemed to help, to have it backdraft a little bit. So I'll finish this hammer out and show that in another video. If anyone is interested in getting a hammer made from this YK30 steel, get in touch with me. Okay, I'm back and ready to do the drawing. I want to reiterate that this is for donators of any amount. I'll do some maybe future giveaways that will be for donators who have donated to a specific level, but I'll certainly do a lot more giveaways that are open just to anyone. Just anyone who watches and comments on a video, so keep an eye out for those. Alright, got my trusty hat, take that off. Got all the names here. I'll put them in. Mix them around. Shake them up. Just quickly, too, I want to say thanks to everyone who supports me in any way that you do. By watching, by donating, just by, leaving good comments. It's all very much appreciated. Alright? And so, the winner of a tool of your choice is, I think I have one. Yep, I've got it. Alright. Gotta squint. Mike Llewellyn. Mike Llewellyn. Congratulations. I have your email so I can contact you, but if you see this first, and then contact me for sure, no problem. And then we'll talk about which tool you want, and I'll get that off to you. Yeah, thanks to everyone, and I hope that we all have a really good 2022, and I'll catch you guys then.